I'm here in my laundry and I'm going to be doing a ping comparison from Ozot here, which is the first NBN line, compared to Telstra to Australian World of Warcraft. So I've run two separate NBN lines to this house. The first line runs down and is connected to the NBN NCD here, and then it runs up and connects to the Ozot router, and then that Ozot router is connected to the Ozot switch. And the second line here runs down the same from the street, obviously, and down into the second NBN NTD, and this cable runs up to the Telstra router, and then that Telstra router is connected to this Telstra switch here. So two separate lines run in, and yeah, one Ozot, one Telstra. So let's connect my computer that I got set up here. Let's connect that to the Telstra network. There we go. So I'm now connected to the Telstra network, and let's log into Australian World of Warcraft and have a look at the ping. Might take a bit to load up. Give it a minute. I'll log into the game. Give it a second to load up probably, so I can get the ping stats. Alright, so this is connected to the Telstra network, and the ping stats haven't loaded yet. Still not loaded. Oh, there they are. So on Telstra's network, we're getting 58 milliseconds to home and 58 milliseconds to world. So let's swap the cable over to Ozot. Plug into the Ozot switch there. So I'm now connected to the Ozot network. I obviously disconnected when I did that. So let's log back in. Launch the game. Log in. I'll give it a second for those ping stats to load. Alright, so this is connected to the Ozot network this time, and we're getting 48 milliseconds on the Ozot network. So it's 10 milliseconds low latency to Australian World of Warcraft, and basically any other game hosted in Australia is basically hosted in Sydney, and we use the lowest latency cable to provide the lowest ping to a whole bunch of different Australian games. What I want to show now is the stable ping, the most stable ping. So we QoS prioritize game traffic. I am going to demonstrate that. So I'll connect back to the Telstra switch. There we go. I'm now connected back to the Telstra network. So what I want to do here to demonstrate this is open up command prompt. I'm going to ping twitch.tv -t so it continuously pings. So on Telstra's network we're getting 8 milliseconds. Yeah, so that's alright. What happens when we run a speed test, or someone else in your house is maxing out the internet connection, whether that's a Netflix or Steam update, or you're about to shoot yourself in the foot like I'm about to do by running a speed test. So I will pull up a speed test and we'll watch those pings. Alright, so those pings are running, and let's start the speed test on Telstra's network and have a look at those pings. Speed test is running right now. Let's have a look at those pings. Wow, 8 milliseconds to 66 to 104. This is when someone in your house is maxing out your download. So this is our QoS. This is on Telstra's network. And there we go, the speed test is over, so it's back down to 8 milliseconds now. So yeah, that doesn't look good. Think of that as your game traffic. That wouldn't be fun in a game. So let's compare that on the Ozot network. I will plug into the Ozot switch. There we go. We are now connected to the Ozot network. I'll close it all down so we're fresh. I will open up command prompt again, and I will ping switch.tv -t, same as what we're doing on the Telstra network. So it looks like it's 7 milliseconds on Ozot, so it's actually low latency on Ozot to that, but yeah, that's not what I'm demonstrating. It's demonstrating the stability here. So let's open up a speed test. Alright, so that ping is running. Let's run a speed test on Ozot's network and see if it's stable. So the speed test is running, it's running. Let's have a look at those pings. 7, 7, 6, 6. Stable. It's not going crazy like Telstra's network was. So this is our QoS in play. It's QoS for the download traffic. So you might see a lot of videos on YouTube about QoS for your home router. That's for upload traffic. What we do is actually for download traffic. So it's much more important because that's what's usually going to be maxing out. So yeah, that's the stability on Ozot compared to Telstra. As you can see, it's a lot better. Think of that as your game traffic. So yeah. You probably have one of these NBN NTDs run to your house. You'll be able to remotely switch from your current provider over to Ozot to get the lowest and most stable latency as well.